So speaking of hurricanes, tomorrow marks 1 year since Helene changed our coast forever, and our barrier islands in Pinellas County were some of the hardest hit. Several feet of water, inundated islands like Indian Rocks Beach.
Yeah, and the recovery is still a work in progress for so many residents and businesses there. Fox 13's Kylie Jones spoke with several residents who rode out the storm there and tell us what life has been like this last year.
Every day it gets better.
Home is at a new address for Heather Bowles and Mike Moran.
You gotta look at the silver lining, it's a fresh start.
Their longtime home in Indian Rocks Beach is down the street, but they have no plans of moving back in.
I want everyone to know we have not totally recovered.
It's still empty and gutted, 1 year after Hurricane Helene.
What was life in Indian Rocks Beach like almost a year ago?
Walking Dead. I mean, it's people had hurricane brain. You know, it was just, you just saw the locals and people that lost everything just like in a daze. They're just like, what do we do? What's the next step? What's next motion?
It was like a war zone, nothing like I'd ever seen before.
Helene barreled through the barrier islands of Pinellas County. The storm surge sent several feet of water rushing onto the island.
But I put a paddleboard out my window, so I knew I had an escape route in case, you know, it got too deep. So, because I told myself once it hit my windows and the water started coming in my windows, we've all heard the horror stories from Katrina.
Marty Thomas didn't expect to be paddling through flooded streets with his neighbors on the back of his board. Thomas pulled about a dozen people out of their windows through the floodwaters that night.
I didn't really give it much thought at all, to be honest with you. I just was helping my neighbors.
As floodwater filled homes, whisked away cars, and destroyed almost everything they all owned, one of those losses can never be replaced or rebuilt.
Donna went to go check on her cat. She should have waited another hour. You know, animals are resilient. But life can't be brought back.
Donna Fagerston, a longtime Pinellas County schools teacher, was riding out the storm with Heather and Mike. She went back to check on her cat, but couldn't make it back through the floodwaters.
That's the main thing. I mean, our best friend.
No day goes by without subtle reminders of the loss.
I do have her board here above me, which I feel blessed to have that board. It has a lot of meaning to me.
And the devastation.
They don't realize that there's a tarp on our neighbor's roof behind us, and where our old home is still gutted.
The dunes are just starting to undergo renourishment. Helene stole a lot from this community, but what they gained are lifelong lessons.
Do not take a warning for granted.
And a spirit that money can't buy.
Everyone's looking out for each other more, and it's like, hey, let's rebuild and be a stronger community.
Kylie Jones, Fox 13 News.